What's up, everybody? I'm Amrinder Singh. So, today we're gonna talk about how to say how are you doing in 9 ways in Punjabi. So, there are a lot of ways when people say how are you doing, how's going, what's going on, what's up, right? So, in English, there are a couple of ways to ask people how are they doing. It's the same in Punjabi. We have also a couple of ways the way we ask. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's kick this thing off. So first one is Kimia, all right, which is a pretty standard one. Most of the people they say like a Kimia or Hor Kimia, right? So Hor means is more, but here it didn't mean more. We just opening the sentence with Hor, right? Hor ki hala, Hor Kimia, whatever. So second word is like a hor khair hor khair. So now what is the meaning of khair? It means like when if I say hor khair, it means like everything is okay, everything is fine. That's what it means. So khair and suk, these are two separate words, which means is fine, or we can say when basically everything is going good, like there's no problem, right? So these kind of situations use care or soak, but most of the time when people use these words, they use both or care sokha. Yeah, sometimes people say or kara or sokha. All right. Then next is and third one is vadia, or vadia, right? So you can say ha vadia. When somebody say or vadia, it means he is asking everything is fine, everything is okay. So next is hortika, hortika, or hortik or sometimes people say hor sab ठीक ठाक करे, hor sab ठीक ठाक or hor sab ठीक ठाक करे. Kare means at your home, it means your family, right? They are asking basically that everything is fine with you and your family. That's how people say. Next is Kihala. It's also pretty standard one. People ask all the time Kihala. And another is Keddan, right? That's also people say like that. Basically, I think it is Macha or the Baba area. But here in my area, we mostly say Keme or Kihala in Malwa basically. And there are a few other ways. And sometimes people just say like I I know like when I'm going somewhere and in the street or road maybe, and if there's my friend, sometimes they just say kyon, kyon, right? So kyon means why, right? So but here it doesn't mean why, right? It means like how are you doing? That's what it means. So because if you have already having a conversation and he said kyon, it means why. He might be asking you why. But if you are suddenly going somewhere and there's your friend, he sees you, he say kyon, all right? Or sometimes they say kyon way kiddhar phirna. It means like it means here like how are you, like where, why are you here, right? Something like it's just a little bit shocked him like how the hell you are here. So sometimes they just say kyon way, it means like how are you doing, all right? So basically this thing I only see among the guys, and I didn't see or hear from the women. So mostly this guy talk. Or sometimes they say "Kyaun oi kimein?" "Kyaun oi kimein?" It means also how are you doing. So now he put two questions like "Kyaun oi kimein?" All right, but the meaning of this sentence is only one, like how are you doing. And another is ਹੋਰ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਬਣਦਾ, ਹੋਰ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਬਣਦਾ, right? So it is also pretty common among the people here, which means like what's going on, right? So what's going on, with your life, whatever. So these were 9 ways how to say how are you doing. Now you can use whatever you like. If you are just using standard ones like ki hala kimya, yeah, you should stick to these one. And yeah, mostly I use like a hor ki hala hor kimya. That's how I do. But it is good for your listening, because if somebody asking you, you would got it immediately. If you wanna use it, that's also fine. If you wanna say instead of like a hor ki hala hor ki man, you can say hor khair sokha. It means everything is fine. This is also pretty impressive if you wanna use it. So, if you think you are getting the value from this podcast and you wanna support this podcast, then you can support it through Patreon and PayPal. Links are in the description. Everything would be appreciated. It would also help this podcast to grow more. By the way, if you had time to understand Punjabi pronouns like active pronouns, passive pronouns, possessive pronouns, then check out my new ebook. It's completely free. Link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and learned something new today. I'll be back with another lesson in another day.